Hello, it's me, the legend. Now, you might have come today and been like, what the fuck is this title? This title is ridiculous to say the least. What do you mean? Why I should strive to miss my lifts? What do you mean by this? Well, it's a little deceiving, a little clickbait. Not really clickbait, but a little very deceiving actually. Very supreme Sandy Cola logic. And you'll learn what that means in time. But basically, what I'm trying to say is the end term goal is at the end of your sets, you should do. I like to do things that I feel like everybody should because there's really no reason not to. They're called dumb sets. Dumb sets, the idea of it is you just do a dumb set after. It makes no sense other than you like to do it, it makes you feel good, and worst case scenario, if you fail, it's dumb, so who cares? That's the point. A dumb set is let's compare a failing dumb set to a successful dumb set and how it makes you feel in both ways and how it's good. A failure dumb set is like I was doing a 5x5 set, I hit 175 for 5, great set. And guess what? I'm like, all right, let's do 185. My 3 rep max at the time, let's do it for 5. Fuck it. Worst case scenario, I don't get it and I don't care because why would I try to do my 3 max for 5 the neck in 3 days later? That wouldn't make sense. Best case scenario, I hit it. And I feel way more confident for the next 5x5 set and the next 3x3 set. Win-win. Now, I hit it for 4. Oh, wow. That's really encouraging because I hit it for 4. And so that's nice because it's better than for 3. And it's not quite for 5. So it's just nice. Now, a successful dumb set, which makes you feel the best, is what you're striving for, was when I did 365 for 3. And if you come back to that title, it says previous 1 rep max. 2 weeks before that, I hit 365 for 1. Tried 370, failed it. That was my absolute max at the time. 2 weeks later, I go for a 3 rep max. I have 355 for 3. My actual goal, because that sets me up for about 375, 380. I hit it. I was like, you know what? We'll do 365. If I get 1 rep, boom. I'm really confident that I'm stronger. And if I hit it for 2, even better. I hit it for 3. Guess what happens? I'm just like, okay, well, I'm guaranteed to hit my max the next time I PR. Fuck it. Run it, whatever. And then I PR'd by 20 to 30 pounds, depending on how you look at the rules. Point still stands. It's amazing. It is a win-win situation. You should always do it at the end of your 5x5s and 3x3s. Why not? For my squat max, my 315 is a little sus. You have to admit. Don't really hit depth. Form's really shitty. I don't count it, but I count it. That's kind of the goal, right? The next time I max my squat, it's probably not going to be 315, but if it is, I'll be really happy because that means I'll have a clean 315 and I can be like, clean 315, I'm happy, you know. Anyways, it's a win-win, right? So when I hit, like, I didn't do any dumb sets for my 5x5 session today. And the reason why, I didn't want to do it. It wasn't going to be fun for me to do it because I was just relieved I was done with the set because 5x5 squats are the hardest days for me. So yeah, you don't always have to do it. But if you feel really like you're having a good time, why not? You know? It's at the end of the day, you're moving weight up and down. Any way to make moving fucking concrete up and down makes it more fun and enjoyable. And in general, more dopamine, which means more drive and initiative to get better. Boom. Always do dumb sets if you want to do dumb sets. If you don't want to do it, who fucking cares? It's a dumb set for a reason. It's dumb. You don't have to do dumb things you don't want to. Alright. That's it. That's the idea behind the dumb set. And you should try it out. I highly recommend it. It is always fun. It's always a blast. Be like, you know what? Fuck it. It takes all the pressure away from the lift. You don't have to hit the numbers. And guess what? If you don't hit it, who fucking cares? It's a dumb lift. Sorry, my headset just died. It's a dumb lift. Who cares? If, for example, I was like, you know what? I'm after 285 for 3 on my squat. I was like, let's go for 295. I hit for 1 rep. Cool. Because I know my clean 1 rep map is now 295 guaranteed. Anything above that is extra credit. And if I hit it for 2 or 3, oh, well, that's crazy. If I don't hit it, I gave myself everything I had the set before. So I'm always pushing myself to the max, basically, you know. And I'm never really injuring myself because you're just doing what you can do. And you're just kind of getting through the day, you know. Also, and this is kind of, doesn't really lead my second point, but it kind of does. My second point, I have a little notepad, so I'm a little more streamlined. I've noticed that my videos are very long, so I'm trying to cut this down to at least 10 minutes. That's the goal. Anyways, so is that satisfaction leads to failure. I was taking a shower, rubbing the shampoo and conditioner in my hair, and I had a euphoric idea that every single person has, and I'm not the first, but I'll pretend I'm the first, is that I was thinking, and I was like, man, I'm kind of scared if when I hit 405 in my deadlift, I'll be like satisfied. I'm feeling like I'm almost like I don't want everyone to be satisfied because I feel like satisfaction leads to failure, and the point kind of makes a lot of sense when you just put like 5 seconds into it, you know? Because think about it, when you're satisfied about the lift, you never have the drive to push farther, blah blah blah, etc. etc. So another reason I like dumb lifts, dumb sets, is because it kind of also does that, where you kind of surprise yourself and you're never satisfied, because if you do this dumb session and you hit it every now and then, and you're playing almost like a numbers game, because if you do 100 dumb sessions, at least one of them you're going to surprise yourself, right? And when you surprise yourself, you're not satisfied with that number because you did it at the end of the workout and you're tired and your CNS was all fucked up and you can do more, right? So it kind of drives yourself to never be satisfied, which leads you to become better and better and better. The only time I want to be satisfied is when I retire from powerlifting, or not powerlifting, lifting in general. Like when I'm too old or too hurt to just have to stop. I have to be happy at that point, or what's the point of doing the lifts? The whole point, you know. You just can't be satisfied in the middle, because that's when ego carries through, and then you become like kind of a loser, you know. And what's it like, you know? You just gotta always strive for greatness, in my opinion. Anyways, also final point. Not soon, but in the first day I ever started working out with weights was at my buddy Cole's place in Orlando. Now, you might know Cole Sonam for his great YouTube channel. Cole Sonam, please subscribe to it. Links will be in the description. Sub to that channel. It's awesome. I love it. It's a great channel. It's hilarious. He hasn't posted recently, but because he's just too epic to post now, you know? But, so that's the first day I ever deadlifted, or any workouts, it was with him. So, in a year's time, we're going to go back, or a little bit later than a year. My goals for that, these are more midterm goals, you know? Longer term to strive for, but that's it, you know? Is 100-pound increase on the squat. So when I first started squatting, my first squat max ever was 220 pounds. My goal is 325, basically. Nice round number. 325 clean up and down is the goal. For bench is 75 pounds. So my bench max first try ever was 155 pounds. It's a goal, 75 pounds, it's 235, so it's a little bit more than the benchmark of 225, which is kind of what I want to do. I always wanted to do 225 pounds for reps, like a 5x5 set of 225. Like, I don't like doing sets like that where you just do the same weight for 5 times, but just for that exception, I'm going to do it, just because it will feel great to do. Just 5 reps, 5 times, just be the Chad I am, you know, very stereotypical lift that I feel like everybody deserves. And then the last one is 50-pound increase my overhead press. My overhead press, my max was 95 pounds, I'm pretty sure. 85 pounds. So we'll go with 95, just make it a little harder on myself, literally. And the goal of that is 50-pound increase. I might make it 75 if I hit it too quick, because I'm at 135 now, and my max is 145, but I haven't been able to train shoulders in a lot recently, just because low bar squat has been really stressing my shoulders out. So I've been just more so stretching and doing more stabilization stuff rather than actual pressing. So right now I just need a 10-pound increase on my max for overhead press. My goals on my benches, I feel like I'm the hardest out of all of them, because my squat I'm pretty close to there already, right? And my squat's gonna keep increasing really fast because I'm starting to get really good at it. Not really good, I'm starting to get my form is getting better, which makes huge gains, right? So yeah, that's it. Win-win situation, do dumb sets because they're fun and epic and they make you feel good, and then add to that, they never make you feel satisfied, because if you could do a dumb set 100% of the time, guess what? That means that your 3x3 max isn't what it is, and you can do better, so you're not satisfied with that 3x3 max anymore. So you want to push harder. So dumb sets lead to success, like greatness, and they're a win-win. So if you don't fail, who cares? You're having fun. It's lifting. And then last thing, Orlando trip. I'm hoping August, September, maybe a little earlier. Probably August or September, so a little bit earlier than a year. 235 bench, 335 squat. Wait, yeah, 235 bench, 335 squat, and 145 pound overhead press. I'm literally just that week, I'm just gonna max every day, basically. That's what I did last time. Just a fun thing to do. Just max week, fuck it, you know. Some little collab stuff. Hopefully I'll still be doing this YouTube shit till then. My 10 minutes is coming up, boys. I hope that this was way more streamlined and way more enjoyable to watch. please let me know in the comments below. That's the most serious way I can say it possible. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell if you want to hear me scream in public gyms. Thanks.